Though we are butterflies, my brother and I lie deep inside an ant nest, fed mouthful by worker ants. The real ant larvae go hungry so we can be fed first. The entire kingdom fattens us up. I thought we would be the ones to win this deception in the end, until I realized there seemed to be another mouth hiding inside my brother's body. I am an Alcon blue caterpillar. 2.5 years ago, I hung a silk thread from a marsh gentian leaf and lowered myself into the territory of large bull ants. Other caterpillars flee from ants, but I walk right into their grasp. Their stingers can paralyze enemies. Their jaws crunch through bone. Yet all I need to do is lie still and release my scent from my abdomen into the air. If the scent is right, I am their lost child. If it is wrong, I am a meal. When the first large bull ant approached, I froze with fear. It circled and sniffed for a long time, then picked me up. In that moment, I knew I had passed the first trial. I was carried into the heart of the kingdom and brought doom upon the nest. But when I was placed in the nursery, I froze. My brother was already there. He had arrived 2 days earlier, lying in the center, plump and shiny, surrounded by attendants. Later, I learned his trick was even dirtier. When he landed, he first secreted a drop of honeydew to sweeten the ants. Then he inflated his body and mimicked the urgent, soft distress call of a lost queen ant. The workers panicked and rushed to protect him. They thought they had rescued not a larva, but a stranded queen. I envied him. I admired him. I was only pretending to be a child. He had already taken the throne. Thankfully, this ant colony was blindly loyal. They could not see us. They only recognized scent and sound. Soon I too was fed by their offerings. Workers fed us mouthful by mouthful, cleaned our bodies, and kept us in the warmest spot. When food was plenty, we ate regurgitated liquid. When food was scarce, they fed us first, then their own larvae. When food ran out entirely, even the larva became our food. My brother and I lay inside a foreign kingdom, devouring its future one bite at a time. For 2.5 years, our bodies swelled nearly 100 times larger. The nest, meanwhile, grew emptier by the day. Those days felt glorious. I once thought the cleverest way to live was to sneak into a kingdom and slowly eat it from within. But something about my brother always unsettled me. He ate faster, hungrier, as if another stomach lived inside him. Sometimes he was so full he looked ready to burst, yet strange pulses still moved beneath his skin. I asked him about it. He only laughed and said he had a big appetite. But that laugh always felt hollow. Then came the time for our metamorphosis. We began to pupate together. I woke first and broke out of my cocoon. At that moment, all my disguises failed. The worker ants immediately attacked stingers, jaws, rage all at once. I could only flee with my still hardening shell, pushing my way out of the hell that raised me. When I finally crawled out into the wind, I spread my wings and cried out, I survived. I won. For a moment, I truly believed it. But when I turned back, the ants were not chasing me. They had all swarmed toward my brother. His pupa was splitting open. What emerged was not wings. It was a long, black, glinting body. My blood turned cold. Crawling out of my brother was not a blue butterfly. It was an Ichneumon wasp. Only then did I understand. His twitches, the pulses under his skin, his endless hunger, none of it was greed. Long before I entered the nest, a higher hunter had already struck. A queen Ichneumon wasp had invaded the colony, using pheromones to confuse the ants, turning the nest into a frenzy of violence. Amid the chaos, she laid her egg inside my brother. My brother deceived the ants. The wasp deceived my brother. And when I thought I sat upon a throne, I was only one layer of shell away from being betrayed. Later, I flew away. To mate, to lay eggs, to carry this cycle of deception into the next summer. Sometimes, when wind blows through the red earth, I still think of my brother, of his cracked pupa, of the thing that crawled out of him. It turns out there is no final winner in this world. You think you have eaten an entire kingdom, but in the end, you are only a warm incubator raised for someone else.